Well, September 14th, about 2 in the afternoon. And got some first cutting down. Probably a little bit over 60. Actually, this did dry. I'm surprised. There is some drying going on. This now I'm a little bit more optimistic now. So it's just the first cotton grass mixed field. And let's see what we got here. It looks pretty green for as late in the year as it is. But got a lot of, and there's a field right next to it I gotta cut. Kind of show you what that is. But then all of a sudden now the clouds just in and out, patchy clouds. But I think, just have to go out and get going in the winter if I have to, Keep cutting till the snow flies. A lot of hay to do yet. There's the orchard grass. So probably will flip it tomorrow about this time tomorrow. We have to wait till the dew comes off, and that's kind of like midday when that dew comes off. And you flip it over, there you go. So, got in another argument with a buddy of mine about, he's out tedding hay. He thinks that's gonna, the tedding really helps. I guess, you might increase your sun exposure. But the only thing about tedding it a day later, some of this green stuff, when you flip it all over, will still end up face down, okay? So some of this will still, that's the thing I got, that's the issue I got. I can come out here with a rake and nicely flip all this up and stand it up, get it up off the ground at the same time when this is about like 75% dry. And that's where I just think that right here, right now, better to leave this sitting here like it is. Let the sun do its job, what little there is of it. Now, this is what this stuff looks like standing. Pretty green. It looks like second cutting hay. Stuff I did last week, the bales look like second cutting. You can't even really tell. This field here's got a lot of bird's foot trefoil in it, right here. And that stuff would have already gone to seed this late in the year and spread its seed out. The big question is tomorrow, single row it or double it? It's gonna dry faster if I single it, but take all day to rake. Probably won't be able to start raking till 1. Then won't be able to, may not get to bale tomorrow. So now they're calling Saturday mostly sunny. So that, if that forecast holds, probably get some hay baled. Gonna square bale some of this. All right, 13.1 volts. Just hooked up my new charge controller. So I am all ready for winter time here with the water pumps. Went all summer without a charge controller, just kind of charging the batteries intermittently by putting just clipping them to the batteries. Already went in the lake, got my water pumps all rewired, ready to go, ready for a potentially brutal Michigan winter. Okay, I got her to move up a month from last year. She calved in October last year, about mid-October. So this one here, it's got to be a few days old anyways, a little bull. All right, the next day, September 15th, 68 degrees, 56% humidity. We started out bright and sunny, not a cloud in the sky. And this stuff come in from the south east. I don't know if it's coming off from the hurricane on the east coast, or that's acting as a blocker to keep what we have from going too far to the east. I don't know if this is stuff coming from the east, but anyways, that's the direction it came from. So it got cut. This would be the third day on the ground. Definitely green on the bottom. He's gonna start raking at 1 o'clock. I didn't want to rake too early. This time of year, you gotta wait for all the dew to come off before you rake. Well, I got the air compressor. I'm gonna get this thing out of the weeds. Gonna do some square baling, air it up. Been sitting here since last year. I don't use these things like I used to. Back in the 90s, I'd have all three of these things going up and down the road all day. Back when we put a lot of hay through these things. I've welded the living hell out of these things through the years. We used them going down the road a lot more than what they were designed for. We've been getting this. I had to look this up the last few years. This is a pea vetch, they call it. And it's been coming in this field is the only field I see it, but remember old Sid Taylor before he died? He was having it in his fields. Couldn't tell you where it comes from. Volunteer, yeah, I think pea vetch is what that was. It's right next to this bird's foot. If you want the best implement tire I've ever found, I bought one set of these from Randy's Service in Fowlville, probably, geez, over 15 years ago, probably. Been outside on this piece of equipment. It is a Goodyear. This is a Load Range F tire, Goodyear, and I think they call it a Farm Highway tire. And I have never had, Farm Highway Service. And I tell you what, because they were expensive back then. And just these tires, they still all had air in them. From most of these tubeless tires sit here, although you know what, I think that might be tubeless, can't tell. Most of these, sit in a year, and I used a lot, start getting slow rim leaks. But that is one hell of a tire. I've never ran into those tires again, but Farm Highway Service, damn good. So 10 to 2, we are looking at 10 to 3 in the afternoon. We're looking at 54% humidity. And I'll tell you what, it's pretty damn dry feeling, really. Could almost bale this right now. If I had to round bale it, I would, no problem. I'm square baling this, so you might run into spots where you got some wet square bales here and there. Rolling through the baler. We're right at 18 on that one. $13. When you use these probes, if you read the directions, you go in through the hard part of the bale. 9-1. Because I see a lot of people, you'll get a different reading if you go that, because there's no it's really light, So they say on a round bale you're supposed to go through the radius part. So then I'll get up here and feel them. You can tell they're pretty firm here. Yeah, making a perfect bale. Perfect bale right now. Hell yeah. Nice tight strings, a lot of flakes. Make a damn good bale. Oh, I got something happened here with this one. So let's see what happened. Nope, just broke. Didn't break at the knot or anything. You kind of watch. Nope, just, I don't know. Broke somehow. Alright, I'm a-moving. Gonna end up delivering some hay tonight. It'll be a money-making night. One guy coming pulling the bale baskets right out of the field, and the other deal is I'll just dump some hay, take the load tonight, and go deliver it. Couple small piles dumped, and I got a pile out there. It's just a quick, easy way to whip up a couple hundred real quick to go deliver on your own one-man baling operation. Works real good. Okay, here comes the first truck.